Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and talk for a quick second. This is so sad to me. So, y'all already know that Leslie Jordan, our favorite auntie, um, has passed away. This is according to Radar Online. Leslie Jordan buys a lavish $1.8 million condo weeks before sudden death, marking his first ever home purchase. So Leslie Jordan enjoyed the fruits of his labors by making his first ever home purchase just weeks before his sudden death. RadarOnline.com can confirm the beloved actor spent nearly $1.8 million on a lavish condo way up in the sky. Yes, I know that's right. On August the 3rd, Radar Online has learned, located in West Hollywood's Empire West Residential Tower, his 11th floor property boasted a modern look with the top of line appliances and gorgeous views overlooking Sunset Plaza and Hollywood Hills. That is so sad. It's sad because one, I mean, I think Leslie has always been a working actor, but I think girl for it, I don't know, I don't know really know nothing about Leslie Jordan. I just know he used to be on Will and Grace, and he became really popular online when the stuff first hit. But it's sad because it's like, girl, you just purchased your first home. Girl, you just purchased your first condo in the sky. And as soon as you purchase it, this happens. I don't know if Nick Cannon got another baby on the way or not. At this point, I don't even care. I'm just telling y'all just in case y'all care and y'all want to know. Cannon baby number 11. Alyssa Scott pregnant with third child months after tragic death of her and Nick's son, Zen. So Nick Cannon's family may be growing again. Alyssa Scott announced she is pregnant with her third child by unveiling a new maternity photo. On Wednesday, the model took to Instagram with her exciting news, sharing a portrait showcasing her growing baby bump in a strapless blue dress. It featured Scott's 4-year-old daughter Zila from a previous relationship. Her little one wore a matching blue top for the occasion. So is she having a little boy? For those who don't know, she had a baby by Nick Cannon. Some her son passed away. Nick Cannon got on TV and like mentioned the son's death, but I think also mentioned at the time he had also had another baby on the way, and it upset her. Um, and then he came back and apologized. Um, it was a mess, but now she's pregnant again. Nobody knows that the baby is Nick's. We don't know. We don't know, girl. Nick, girl, I don't know, Chad. And girl, I'm not gonna. Girl, I was about to get on you, girl. But we don't know. We don't know whose baby this is. Um, girl, we love the babies. The babies ain't did nothing. It's the mamas and the daddies. It's the mamas and the daddies. The kids ain't did nothing. Okay? The kids ain't asked to be here. It's the mamas and the daddies. Because at this point, at some point, if this is Nick's baby, we can't continue. Well, we can. But we can't continue to keep putting all the blame on Nick. Because these heifers, they signing up for it. You see what I'm saying? At some point, we're going to have to start like throwing some blame in every direction. Because y'all here for it. All right? Anyways, girl. That's a mess. Y'all don't think that's a mess? Mm-mm. 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 I need to know what y'all. I don't know. We go. I'm sure it'll come out. It will definitely come out. On whether or not that's Nick's baby. I mean, at this point, I think that most people are probably assuming that it is, just based off of, Nick's track record, their history. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. What else we talking about? So listen, hey, okay. Let me just start off by saying this: we love Nene. We love Nene. We will forever love Nene. I think that Nene is a reality TV icon. I think that Nene is a pop culture icon. I think that Nene definitely deserves her flowers and should always receive her flowers for the impact that she has had on pop culture, on the reality TV, sector. And we're going to forever love Nene. I think we're going to forever, you know, say the one-liners that Nene has given us to the day that we die. Girl, we all gonna be walking around here 75 years old and messy, talking about I said what I said, and I ain't changing it. Okay. Now, with that being said, Nene did an interview with what's his name? Larry Reed. I don't know nothing about no Larry Reed. I don't think I've ever even watched his channel. But he's a popular YouTuber. He conducted an interview with Nene Leakes. And I was going to watch the interview, but the interview seemed kind of long. And I was like, girl, I don't know if I want to sit down and hear Nene just talk. So I heard some of the clips that have been posted online. I think All True Tea. Shout out to All True Tea. All True Tea. She posted some clips. I think, girl, it was some other blogs I think posted clips. That's how I found out about the interview. One of the hey, ow, baby. Let's just get into the mess. Okay. The first thing is this: why, and I'm not gonna play the clips because I don't know nothing about no Larry Reed, and I'm not trying to get my stuff taken down. So in one of the clips, you will just if you have Instagram and you want to hear the clips, go to All True Tea. That is because again, I'm not playing his stuff because I don't know nothing about Larry Reed. Even the audio, it's ALLTRUETEA. That's All True Tea. She has a couple of the clips posted on her page, on her IG page. So in one of the clips, he was talking about how Cynthia Bailey, I think was one of the prettiest housewives. Girl, why Nene's response to him saying that? I know how I heard about Larry Reed, Armand. I was thinking like, I've heard about that. I've heard his name before. Oh, it was through Armand's channel. Okay. Anyways, her response to him saying that Cynthia was one of the prettiest housewives to him was, have you seen her in person? God! Girl, I'm not lying to y'all. That's exactly what Nene said. Nene said, have you seen her in person? He said no. Nene, said that she doesn't think that there's anyone, I guess on the Atlanta cast that she would deem as unattractive. Everybody is attractive. So she did say that. This is the problem that I'm having with Miss Nene Leakes. I don't think that Nene is an unattractive woman. I don't. I think that Nene is a very nice looking lady, a very statuesque, Um, I think Nene is a nice looking lady. With that being said, I don't know what Nene meant by her saying, "Have you seen her in person?" Ne- Nene, Cynthia Bailey, across all franchises, every housewife combined, is probably top three when it comes to her beauty. Cynthia Bailey could be in a coma for 2 years, 5 months, 6 days, 14 hours, and 37 minutes and still wake up and look better than the majority of the housewives. I think that it is absolutely comical that Nene Leakes, it even sounds like you're trying to be shady to a bitch who has literally stood beside the great supermodels in a photo and held her own. Y'all don't remember that photo? I'm gonna try to find that photo of Cynthia. I think it was Cynthia, like all the great black supermodels. This is the thing. Y'all be trying it because y'all try to pull the same. Not y'all. It's people out there who try it because they try to pull the same stunt with Kenya. Remember when Phaedra um tried to come for Kenya's beauty? Yes, the whole Skenya oatmeal pie cream face. Yes, I do. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Yes, I do remember it looked as though Kenya was having issues with her skin when she first appeared on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know if she was going through stress. I don't know. Baby, I don't give a fuck. You could pour bitch bitch fish grease on Kenya Moore's face with a side of hot grits that's been bubbling on the stove, bitch, girl, for an hour. And she will still eat up the kids. Okay? Bitch, you could, girl, throw boiling water on Cynthia Bailey's face. And Nene and none of the other girls could never sit beside this. All I'm trying to, I don't want to sound like that mean punk on YouTube. But I just think that I think that some of y'all need to sit out of the conversation when it comes to Cynthia Bailey and her looks, Kenya Moore and her looks. Cause girl, it's not up for debate. Girl, it's like it's not even up for discussion. It's really not. It's really not. Like in real life, it's really not up for discussion. I don't give a damn what nobody say about girl. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It ain't up for discussion when we talking about Cynthia Bailey's face. It ain't up for discussion when we talking about Kenya Moore's face. Now some of the other boys and girls, we love Nene. We love Nene. We love Nene. But Nene, no. Leave it alone, baby. And that's all I'm gonna say. Nene got some nerve. Nene, we love you, but Nene, you got some nerve to be even sound like you're throwing shade at Cynthia Bailey in her looks. Cynthia Bailey in her beauty. Have you seen her in person? Girl, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Girl, what? Cynthia Bailey? She also talked about Candy. I keep saying this because I don't want to because I feel like you have to say this because people swear up and down when you critique someone or something that Someone said that you automatically hate them. Girl, we love Nene. We just have a problem with the way that Nene has been moving the last few years. So Nene says that Candy pretty much has a problem with her. She doesn't have a problem with Candy. I guess she says that, I can't remember, but she says that basically, I guess Candy has been jealous of her since she first stepped on the Real Housewives of Atlanta scene. You know what I think it is, y'all? And I think I've said this before. And she says that she's not competitive. Nene says that she's not competitive. I beg to differ because that was part of the problem that you and Kenya Moore had. Kenya Moore tried to befriend Nene, tried to befriend Nene, went out of her way. Y'all don't remember that, right? When Kenya low-key was letting Nene say what she wanted to say to her and kind of like was sweeping on, kind of like let it go until she started getting back with Nene ass. Nene felt as though when Kenya Moore got on the show and Kenya Moore basically became, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the star of the show, she felt as, and then Nene, those jobs started to fall to the wayside. Nene had to run back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. She felt as though Kenya Moore was trying to take her spot. That's all that was about. Instead of just looking at it from a situation of, girl, Kenya Moore is gonna do her thing, you can still do your thing. She was threatened by Kenya Moore's presence. I don't think that. I think that for Real Housewives of Atlanta, that was Nene's. Before Real Housewives of Atlanta, all the other girls had something going on. Whether it was small or big, they had something going on. They were already, you could already Google the girls. I mean, I guess you could Google Nene mug shots, but I mean, girl, you already knew who Kenya Moore was. Like, I didn't really know who Cynthia Bailey was, but girl, Cynthia Bailey was already a supermodel. I didn't know who Phaedra was. The only person I really knew, I could say I knew it, even outside of Real Housewives of Atlanta, was Candy, of course, Kenya, and that's pretty much it. But the other girls, they still had something going on. Even with Portia, Even with Portia, she was Hosea Williams' granddaughter, right? Who else? You know, Kim Nim, girl, you know, she stepped her way to the top. But, I mean, girl, get it how you live. But I think that's part of the problem. That because Nene really didn't have anything going on, she was threatened by anyone that could have possibly seemed as though they were trying to take this spot. Girl, can I just say something? I don't even think Candy is worried about Nene. No matter how you slice it and dice it, the truth of the matter is, and we can sit here and say whatever we want to say about Candy, and Candy is this and Candy is that, but the truth of the matter is, Nene could never compare herself to Candy Burruss. Nene's resume, probably, you can't even put up against Candy Burruss. Okay? But Candy Burruss will be the longest standing housewife. While she probably was not there at the inception of Real Housewives of Atlanta, the bitch is still there today. Okay? I think that Nene has convinced herself that Candy has an issue with her because of the show. Candy may not have been this worldwide superstar, but girl, black folk knew who Candy was. We knew who Candy was an escape. And then the last thing I wanted to say about Nene, then we're going to move on. He asked her about would she basically, I guess, come back. Oh, and another thing too, how you know Nene be talking in circles, is that Nene named, I guess, her dream cast. And she said Kenya, Portia, Phaedra, Marlo, and then she said Candy because Candy is Atlanta. How is it that a bitch is, you just said that Candy is Atlanta. That's what you just said. How is it that you say that Candy is Atlanta, but then say that she's jealous of you? Girl, Girl, what? Or she has a problem with you. How is a woman who is Atlanta, how she gonna have a problem with you? Girl, like that don't even make no sense to me. Anyways, so okay, the last thing I wanted to say about Nene, we love Nene. I just want to keep saying we love Nene, but Nene girl, you be talking in circles, mama, and you be saying stuff that make the girl say, Lanithia girl, no ma'am. What time is it? Okay, it's 5:33. Okay, the mall closed at 8. And I want to go to the food court and get me some of that little chicken. You know that chicken and rice that we have? Oh, I love that chicken and rice. She says that I guess Kim Zolciak is still in contact with her. We talked about her son Bryce the other day. You know, her son had I think a heart attack or a stroke or both. I don't know, girl. Something happened with I can't remember, girl. Whatever he had, it was a lot for someone his age. She says that basically Nene would come back to the show. It's basically on Bravo at this point. Can I say something? There may be a handful of people out there who could honestly say that they love everything about their job. They wouldn't change anything. And they are satisfied. I think, and I don't have any data to back this up, I just think this. I think that most people, even the ones who like their job, still love their job, still love where they work, still love the people. There are still things that you would probably change, right? There are still things that could be tweaked. So I don't think that any job is perfect. But when I hear about Nene in this lawsuit and the things that she has said about this place that she worked, I cannot for the life in me figure out if this place was that bad to the point where, girl, you were discriminated against and these people are racist and I haven't heard anything about any of these people being fired, released to the community, girl, let go, terminated, laid off. These people discriminated against you, that you were discriminated against. They're racist. Why would you want to go back to that same place and have to deal with those same exact people? Because it's not like Nene was saying, girl, y'all need to talk to Andy because he talked to me crazy sometimes and I don't like the way he talked to me. So y'all need to fix that. You see what I'm saying? Stuff like that, it's kind of like, okay, girl, you just don't like your manager, basically. Girl, a lot of people don't like their managers. You don't like your supervisor. He needs to work on his tone. Because he talked to me crazy. And when I say something back, then he got a problem. Stuff like that, people deal with. People are not just going to quit their job just because, well, some people will. But it's stuff that you can, kind of deal with or learn to deal with. That's why I really could never get behind Nene. Because even though I believed a lot of the stuff that Nene was saying, my whole thing was, Nene, you did not have an issue with it. Like, for example, Ebony K. Williams, she had an issue with Ramona and whatever else was going on over there at Bravo, at Real Housewives of New York. Ebony K. Williams did not wait 13 seasons to go file a complaint. Ebony said, oh, baby, help. No. We nipping this shit in the bud right now. Nene, you waited 13 seasons after you basically got your walking papers to then say, I have been mistreated. And this is what went on. Girl, you been knowing all this shit was going on this whole time? You ain't said shit up until now? So clearly you were not bothered by it. Clearly you were bothered by it, but you were okay with the mess because, girl, you were getting a check. You were getting that Trump check and that Bravo check. So that's why, and then the person who you put in the lawsuit, Kim Zolciak, girl, she's still your good sister. How is somebody supposed? That's what I'm like, Nene, girl, you be talking like, how is this woman a racist, but girl, you're still in contact with her? And the last time I checked, you still follow her on IG. But you want us to believe, even though I think that Kim is a little questionable. Because, you know, ever since Kim made that comment in that restroom with Andy and Croy brought that gun, y'all remember that, huh? That's why I'm here, to remind y'all. Season 10 reunion. I think Georgia is an open to carry state. Basically, if you register, you can carry a gun anywhere, I believe. Croy brought his gun to the reunion. Now, what the fuck you think about to happen at this reunion where you need to bring your fucking gun, Troy, whatever his name is. They had to convince him to leave his gun in the car. Who? Okay, it's one thing for you to already have your gun in your glove compartment. But girl, why the fuck do we need to convince you not to bring your gun inside the building? And then why is your wife in the restroom with Andy Cohen talking about what other white woman will sit on the stage? I can't remember her exact wording, but what other white woman will sit on the stage with 5 African American women? Bitch, what? Girl, what? So like I said, some of the stuff that Nene was saying, a lot of the stuff that Nene was saying in her lawsuit, I believed. But I also believe that Nene didn't give a fuck about the shit that was going on either. You see what I'm saying? Both things can be true at the same time. The shit that Nene said probably happened, but also you didn't give a damn. And you still don't give a damn because you're still in contact with the woman who you named in the lawsuit. Girl, what? I'm not gonna let Nene work my nerves. We love Nene, but Nene, girl, you be talking in circles, mama. You be talking in circles, girl. You do. Girl, Angelina Jolie was outside with her daughter, Zahara. That's her name, Zahara. Zahara, she is so cute. At Spelman College. I mean, Spelhouse. Oh, Spelhouse Homecoming. They put the homecoming. I was like, why they put Spelhouse? Oh, because I think Spelman and Morehouse celebrate their homecoming together, right? I don't know, girl. I live for Angelina. Girl, who is this nigga in the back? Girl, he fine. Girl, he kind of look like Shamar Moore from the Angelina gonna support her daughter. I've been trying to tell y'all. Angelina, she probably look crazy. I believe she might be. But girl, Brad Pitt, why you ain't girl? All I'm trying to say is some kids. I've been trying to tell y'all those kids don't fool with Brad Pitt. Every time I look up those kids are with Angelina. And Angelina be at Spelman. I don't see Angelina. I have seen pictures of Angelina at Spelman at least 3 times. And Brad Pitt don't be nowhere around. Ain't no way Brad Pitt, one of the biggest stars in the world, will be at Spelman or Morehouse or whatever that's going on, and nobody nobody snap a shot. I told y'all them kids don't fool with Brad. That's why I'm inclined to believe the things that these blogs and gossip girl people been reporting about the kids not fooling with Brad. And Brad being allegedly abusive. They don't fool with Brad. Shout out to Angelina. Angelina looks good too, y'all. Angelina don't look stressed. Mama looks good. You know, Angelina always had mug though. I ain't gonna lie, bitch. That white bitch, I ain't gonna lie, Angelina bitch. Angelina mugs do be sickening sometimes, girl. Especially when she was younger. But Angelina still looks good. Angelina look good, baby. Hair still full, ain't stressed out. Baby, she got bread out the motherfucking dough. She said, not no more. Not no more.